Okay, before starting the lecture, you know that there are some instructions for you which you have to follow, that your attendance is mandatory, be active and focused, keep your relevant books and stationery with you, divide your notebook into two sections, one for classwork, one for homework. In the classwork section, you have to solve the questions which will be explained in slides, and in homework section, you have to solve your assignments or home tasks. Your work should be very neat and clear. As you know that we have started the chapter number 14, which is volume and surface area of prisms and cylinders. So far, we have completed question number 1 till 13 of exercise 14C. Today, we are going to start the advanced level of the exercise 14C, question number 14. Question number 14, on your books, page 360, question number 14. On your books, page 360, question number 14. An open rectangular tank of length 32 centimeter, breadth 28 centimeter, contains water to a depth of 19 centimeter. The one thing is very clear, that the tank is open and in rectangular shape. The one thing is very clear, that the tank is open and rectangular shape. Open means that whenever we have to calculate the area, this one side will be subtracted, or we will only add the one side. Now come towards its dimensions. The length is 32 centimeter, breadth is 28 centimeter, contains water to a depth of 19 centimeter. For example, the water is like here, the depth is 19. It means that the height is 19, length is 32, and breadth is 28. Clear? Up till now, the water is like this. Okay. The second thing is 2580 circular metal discs. The circular metal discs are like that, of diameter 23 millimeter. Their diameter is of 23 millimeter and height is of 4 millimeter. The height is of 4 millimeter and the diameter is of 23 millimeter. Clear? Are dropped into the tank. When all the discs are dropped into the tank, definitely the water level will rise. Clear? There is a tank filled with water to a depth of 19 centimeter. When 2580 discs dropped into the water, definitely the volume of the water rises. Now what he is going to ask, find the new height of the water in the tank. He is saying find the new height of water in the tank. First of all, in order to find the height, we have to know what will be the volume of the rectangular tank plus the volume of the tank after adding the discs, right? What I am going to do, I am going to write it here, volume of tank. The volume of tank will be equals to length multiply breadth multiply height. Clear? Length multiply breadth multiply height, 32 multiply 28 multiply 19. The answer is 17024. Clear? This is the volume of the tank. This is the volume of the tank. If you have any question related to this, then please raise your hands. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to find the volume of these discs. The volume of these discs. First of all, we will calculate the volume of one disc. Then whatever the volume is, we multiply it with 2580. Now the volume of discs. What will be the volume of discs? Pi r square h. Clear? As the disc is in a cylindrical shape, the circular shape, what we have to do, the volume of disc will be pi r square h. The diameter is 23 millimeter. What will be its height? Oh, sorry. What will be its radius? What will be its radius? The half of the diameter. But one thing more should be very clear, that this diameter is in millimeter and this height is also in millimeter. but the other things were in centimeter. We simply convert this millimeter into centimeter. In order to convert millimeter into centimeter, we divide it with 10. It is very clear that we divide it with 10. 23 when divided with 10, it will become 2.3. Yes, yes, Zaina. Yes, Zaina.
Ma'am, its radius will be 1.15
Yes, definitely
centimeter.
1.1. Yes, 1.15 centimeter. Now, what we have to do, as we have converted this base radius and height into centimeters, we simply put the values over here. Pi is 3.14. R is, it is 3.14. R is for 1.15 square. And the height is 0.4. The height is 0.4. What we have to do, we simply multiply it, or the answer will be in this solution. He has written, okay, in this solution he has written, this is the volume of the water, right? When I will multiply 3.14 multiply 1.15 square multiply 0.4, whatever the answer will be, I simply multiplied it with 2580 because there are 2580 total discs. Is this clear? Right? Then the volume will become 17024. This is the volume of the water in the tank, and this is the volume of the discs in the tank. Clear? Any question related to this? Okay, fine. So this was the answers, 17024 plus 1364.82 pi. He has written pi with it. What you have to do, you simply multiply the value of pi over here. Right? The answer is now. The question was, find the new height of the water in the tank. We know, yes, Zaina?
Ma'am, we will solve this volume part. So we will add it first and we will write that the volume is equal to length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. And we have length and breadth of the rectangular tank. So we will get the height by solving it.
Yes, definitely. We know that we are going to find the whatever the formula of volume of the rectangular tank. The volume of the rectangular tank is equals to length, breadth, and height. Now the volume of the rectangular tank is divided into two. The volume of rectangular tank is divided into two. V1. This was the V1, we have actually find it, and this was the V2, we have actually find it. The total volume is 17024 plus 1364.82 multiply pi is equals to, the length is 32, breadth is 28, and the height is 19. For according to this, we will be able to find the height. The height is 23.8 to 3 significant figures. Again, your answer may be vary between 21.9 or 22.9 or anything, but he has taken to 3 significant figures. The answer is 23.8 centimeter. Now, if you have any question related to this, then you can raise your hands. Okay, fine. The next part is the surface area of the tank. For example, this is the rectangular tank. First, the water was over here. After adding the discs, the water level come towards this. So the total water in the rectangular tank is this at this height, right? The length is given, breadth is given, and the height is already changed, which is 23.8. Clear? Now, what we have to do, we have to find the total surface area of the rectangular tank, which is in contact with the water, which means that the one surface is not multiplying with two. Only two surfaces are multiplying with two. Clear? So, what we have to do, the formula to find it, 2 into length breadth plus 2 into breadth height plus length height. This was the formula. Because it is an open rectangular tank, so this was the formula. Just put the values in this and you will get the surface area, which is 3750 centimeters square. Yes, Zaina?
Ma'am, won't it be LB plus 2BH plus 2L? sorry, to LH, because we have to remove LB.
We have removed, it is an open rectangular tank.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever there is an open rectangular tank, the length and height will be only calculated as once.
No, ma'am, length and breadth will be calculated as one because it is the rectangular surface. So it's
Rectangular
LB.
surface. L and B. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Length and breadth. Yes, definitely length and breadth will be calculated once. Length and height plus breadth and height plus length into breadth. Yes, Zaina, you are right. Clear? Okay, now come towards the question number 15, which is very simple question, but there is only one concept in question number 15. If you have any question related to 14, then please raise your hands. Okay, fine. Now come towards the question number 14. Have you done writing this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Question number 15. A pipe of length 15 centimeter has an internal radius of 3.8 centimeter. A pipe of length 15 centimeter has an internal radius of 3.8 centimeter. The thickness of the pipe is 0.8 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the pipe. Bache, this question is as simple. This is the tissue roll. This is the tissue roll, right? Assume that this is the pipe. Assume that this is the pipe, and he has said a pipe is of length 15 centimeter. The total length of this pipe is 15 centimeter. Clear? The length is clear. Has an internal radius of 3.8 centimeter. But if you can see, this is a hollow pipe, a hollow shaped pipe. If this is a hollow shaped pipe, you can clearly see from one end to the other end. Clear? Right. Now the internal radius. If you can see, there are two radius. One is this one and one is this one. This is the thickness and this is the radius. Clear? The internal radius is 3.8 centimeter. One thing clear? And the thickness of the pipe is 0.8 centimeter. Then what will be the total radius? By adding this thickness and 3.8. Clear? 3.8 plus 0.8. This will be its total radius. Clear? So radius is equals to 3.8 plus 0.8. Clear? It will become 4.6. Is this clear? If you have any question, okay, fine. Now find the total surface area of the pipe. But what will be the total surface area? We know that 2 pi r square plus 2 pi RH. Clear? Now we are dealing with actually two pipes. We are dealing with actually two pipes. One is internal, one is external. Is that clear? One is internal, one is external. But if you can see the internal one, it is hollow. The internal one is hollow shape, hollow face. So we easily calculate the pipe area of internal as 1. The base area will be calculated as once. Yes, Ishal. Yes, Ishal.
Ma'am, how are there two pipes? They're just saying that there's one pipe and the inner one and
Yes.
the outer side.
The outer side. Clear? The outer side and the inner radius. Clear? If you can see this one, it has a one side, the one side is hollow face. The internal one is hollow face, but the external one has a radius of 4.6 total. Is this clear? That's why I just taking the example of this tissue roll, because this is a hollow cylinder, a hollow pipe. Now see this. He has taken the formula of 2 pi r square minus pi r square. But if I am talking about, see this, if I am talking about this shape, if I am talking about this hollow shape pipe, the one thing is 2 pi r square, which is the whole surface area. 2 pi r square, 4.6. The radius will be 4.6. But This internal radius is already calculated in this, which was the value of 3.8. It was calculated in the bigger one. This 3.8 is already calculated in the bigger one. We have to remove this minus 2 pi r square, and this r will be 3.8 square. Is this clear? Is this clear now? Okay. See this. Bache, if this is a pipe, clear? There is an internal pipe. If you can see internally that it is a pipe of length this 2 pi r square plus 2 pi ra. This is the formula to find the base surface area of the pipe. Clear? 2 pi r square plus 2 pi rh. This is the formula. 2 pi r square. We are taking r as the total radius of 4.6. We have taken the total radius 4.6, but what we have to do, this 3.8 is already calculated in the outer face. So we have to subtract this 3.8, 2 pi r square minus 2 pi r square. We have to subtract it from, because 3.8 is already calculated in the outer one. That's why we have subtracted from the inner one. Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes, Aina. Yes, Aina.
Ma'am, shouldn't it be minus 0.8 pi square?
Minus 3.5. What you have said?
Ma'am, shouldn't it be minus 0.8 square?
No, it's 3.8 because we have taken the outer one. The major one is the outer one.
But
If you
ma'am,
can
the
see,
surface is surface that is not present here. Okay, ma'am, I
yes,
got it.
yes,
Good to know.
okay, all right. Now it's cleared. But bache, when you are, if you can see, there is inside this one. This pipe is inside. Clear? If this is already included in the outer one, how I am going to calculate it in the inner one again? That's why I just removed minus 2 pi r square. This r is 4.6. This r is 3.8. But this cross-sectional area, will be included. 2 pi rh will be included. It's 2 pi rh and it's 2 pi rh. Now see this. The total formula is 2 pi r square plus 2 pi rh. The formula is this. This is where here the r is 4.6, here the r is 4.6. This formula is cleared, right? Now see this. What we have to add? We have to add 2 pi rh minus 2 pi r square. Clear? This was related to the inner one. Clear? We have subtracted this r, which is 3.8, and here the r is 3.8 because cross-sectional area will be included. This cross-sectional area will be included, but the base will be reduced from one side. That's why we have just subtracted minus 2 pi r square. The answer will be 834 centimeter square. Again, three significant figures. If you are not going to take three significant figures, your answer may be vary with 827, 828, 830, 831, 832. So there is no need to worry until and unless your calculations are right, the answer will be right. Clear? This was the question number 15. Now, if you have any question related to this, then please raise your hand. You people will have so many questions in the next question, which is question number 16. So if you have any question till here, then please raise your hands. Okay, let's start the other question, which is yes, Zaina? Yes.
मैम आपने 2 by RH दो दफा क्यों लिया?
Okay, see this. Bache, I am talking about the internal and the outer one. I am talking about internal and outer one. If you are subtracting the inner base, I am subtracting the inner base. with the radius
Yes,
3.8. So, but its cross-sectional area will be included now.
मतलब मैम किस तरह?
See this. I'm going to take. Now see it clearly. If you can see this clear, this is the hollow shape. You can see the inner shape. You can see the inner shape because it is hollow face. One thing clear, it is hollow face. You can see the inner face. This base will be removed. This is the inner circle. This is the inner circle. If I can see, clear? Clear? Now, this
Yes,
outer
ma'am.
shape is 2 pi RH. This outer shape is 2 pi RH. This inner shape will also be included as 2 pi RH, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now it's clear. Okay. Now come towards the question number 16. Question number 16 is on 5th June 2011. On 5th June 2011, 124 millimeter of rainfall was recorded over an area of 28 kilometers square. On 5th of June, there is a rainfall. The total rainfall which covered the area is 28 kilometers square, and the rainfall recorded was 124 millimeter. If the rainwater falling onto the area was drained through two channels, each with a cross-sectional area of 18 meters square at a rate of 26.4 meter per second, find the time to the nearest minute required for the channel to drain off the rain. Bache, for example, if the rain where the rainwater is dropping, where the rainwater is dropping, where the rainwater is falling, where the rainwater is falling, the total area was 28 kilometers square. But where the rainwater is falling, there are two drains. There are two drains with a cross-sectional area of 18 meters square at a rate of 26.4 meter per second. We have to find the total time in which these two drains pour all the water, drain off all the rainwater. If, for example, this is the rain, it is falling on a ground where the total surface total area is 28 kilometers square. The total rainfall is 124 millimeter. Clear? One thing clear. Now where the rainwater is dropping, the rainwater is falling, there are two drains. There are two drains. Clear? On a road or on an area where the rainwater is falling, there are two drains, right? And each of the drain has a cross-sectional area of 18 meters square at a rate of 26.4 meter per second. We have to find the total time which these two drains will need, to drain off all the rainwater. Clear? The question is clear? Is the question cleared? Clear or no? Okay. Bache, see, the total rain recorded is 124 millimeter. Clear? The total rain is 124 millimeter recorded. The rainwater was falling onto the ground or onto the area where the area is of the 28 kilometer square. The area's length is, the area's total surface is 28 kilometer square. Clear? Now, the second thing is where the rainwater is falling, there are two drains. Where the rainwater is falling, there are two drains, each with a cross-sectional area of 18 meters square at a rate of 26.4 meter per second. Find the time. We have to find the total time which these two drains will require to drain off all the rainwater. Clear? I think it should be clear now. Okay, first of all, we have to convert this millimeter into meter. First of all, convert this millimeter into meter. What we have to do, first convert this millimeter into centimeter, then convert centimeter into meter. While converting millimeter into centimeter, the answer will be 12.4, and converting centimeter into meter, the answer will be 0.124, right? Now 28 kilometer square, we know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Now 1 kilometer square will be equal to 1000 square. It will become 28 kilometer will become 28,000,000. Clear? It will become meter square. Now, what we have to do, first of all, we have to find the volume of the rain. But the question is very simple. We have to find the volume of the rain. Then we have to find the volume of the drain, and then divide both, and we will come to know the time. Clear? Volume of the rain will be equal to the total area which is covered. This is 28,000,000. We have converted this into meter square. Multiply the height or the total volume of the rain. The total volume of the rain was 124 millimeter. The total rainfall which was recorded is 124 millimeter. So by multiplying it, it will become 3472,000 meter cube. Now come towards the volume of each channel. There are two drains which are pouring the rainwater off to the drain. There are two drains which are draining off the rainwater, the first channel and the second channel. So both the channels have the area of 18 meters square at a rate of 26.4. Multiplying both the values, it will become 475.2 meter cube. Now this is the volume of the rain. This is the volume of the drain. Then dividing it with both, you will come to know the answer 3653.59 something will be the answer. It will become in the second. We have to convert it into minutes, divide it with second. The answer will be 61 minutes to the nearest minute. Just find the volume of the rain, divide it with the volume of the channel. You will get to know the time which is required to drain off all the rainwater. Clear? If you still have any question, I will be definitely helping you out by sending you a short video so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now, if you have any question related to this, then please raise your hands, or else I am going to end the lecture and complete your exercise 14C. Now it is completed question 1 till 16. So complete the exercise 14C. Tomorrow we will be starting again exercise 14D, so that it will be a revision for you, as we have already done question 1 to 5 of exercise 14D. Clear? Now this is all for today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed the lecture, but still if you found any difficulty, you can contact me anytime. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.